Hi, my name's Meg Root and I work with the Office of Sustainability, and we're here with Tony from the Solid Waste team, and we're with the Recycle Right pilot program right now, doing some recycling cart checking to check for our top 5 contaminants in the city, and I'll explain what contamination is. But just to go over a little bit about what we're doing, we're checking the cart to see if there are items that can and can't be recycled. This one looks great. A lot of plastic bottles, cardboard, paper. We don't see any of the top 5 contaminants, and contaminants are things that can't be recycled locally. So our top 5 are plastic bags, things called tanglers, which are things like cords and hoses, metal and electronics, wet waste, so things like food and liquid, and styrofoam is the 5th. So if we find any of those in the recycling cart, we mark it with an oops tag to show what can't be recycled. And this is to really provide that hands-on recycling education to our community, because we know that recycling can be difficult and hard to keep up with. So we want to provide that education to our residents to help the recycling system in our community to be successful. And we're checking the same alleys and the same households each week so that we can track the progress over time to see if the contamination really is getting better, so less contamination. So we come to a cart, give it a quick check. We're not doing any digging around just for the safety of our workers, but from what I can see in here, it's really just cardboard, plastic bottles. I don't see any plastic bags, which is our #1 top contaminant and the worst thing for our recycling system, because it jams the recycling equipment and can tangle up and actually harm the recycling workers at the facility and break the recycling equipment. So don't see any of that, which is great. Good to go. Wonderful, 2 good ones in a row.
And they corrected their mistakes.
They corrected their mistake?
Because they've been tagged twice.
Oh my gosh, this is a great example. So when we do our tags, we rip off the top and put the ring around the bottom, so you can see that this one's been marked twice. And it looks like they've corrected their mistake because their recycling looks good now, so they've taken out the contaminant that was marked on their oops tag. So this is wonderful. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone in the community doing this and correcting the mistake, because I know it can be annoying, frustrating to see a tag, but just thank you so much to those taking the time to take those contaminants out. You really are making a difference, so thank you. Okay, so this one, okay, so #1, if you leave your recycling cart top open, it leaves it open to the elements and water can get in, and that just ruins all the good recycling material anyways. But this one has a lot of stuff that should not be in there. So you can see a styrofoam cup. We can see some big bulky, is that metal, Tony?
That's a radiator.
So, yes. We can see plastic bags in there, styrofoam and metal. So that's 3 of the 5 top contaminants in just this one. So, okay, and they've had 2 tags so far, so this will be the 3rd tag. So we really don't want to leave multiple tags on people's carts, and because when we tag them, we do not pick them up for collection. So these people will have to sit and wait and not have their recycling picked up for another 2 weeks, and we don't want that for them either. So when you see the tag and see it marked with a contaminant, please take that out so you can have your recycling cart serviced. Oh. I think.
Foam.
You see foam?
The black piece right there, it's foam.
Oh man, yeah, no, there's foam. That's what makes it difficult, is if there's only one piece of something, you know, we don't want to tag it, but this is really about education. So we're just trying to teach people, okay, going forward, you can't put styrofoam in the can. So even though it's only one item, it's really about teaching that message so then they remember that for recycling going forward. No, it's the same. So I know that, yep, we marked them with
recycling inside.
Good recycling inside or not?
I don't know.
Oh, it's all, okay. Yep, bagged recyclables. And also, this is what happens to cardboard when it gets wet. So that's why we say no food, no liquid, because it ruins the paper and the cardboard that's in the good recycling materials that you have.
Recycling inside the bag.
It is recycling inside the bags, see? We don't want people wasting their time thinking they're doing the right thing and then putting it in the plastic bags. It's not their fault, it's confusing, but we just want to help educate. Oh, this is a great example of someone that put great things in their recycling cart, but put them in a plastic bag. So at the recycling facility, this gets confused with trash because it's in a plastic bag. Even though you can see that there's good plastic cartons, there's good cardboard in there, but this doesn't make a difference if it's put in a plastic bag. So please do not put your good recycling materials in a plastic bag. Oof. So this is not one of our top contaminants, but things that are just, what is that even? I thought it was clothes at first, but is that a pool? Like a deflated pool?
Yeah, it looks like a pool of some sort, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, someone...
Other than that, it's cardboard.
Other than that, it's okay.
Foam, one piece of foam.
They got styrofoam.
And bags.
Styrofoam and bags, okay. But yeah, not all things that are plastic can be recycled. Like this pool, our facility only takes plastics number 1 and 2, which are usually just bottles and jugs. So I tell people if it's not a bottle or jug, usually it can't be recycled. So plastics 3 through 7 are not taken at our facility. And this is an example of a great recycling can. They're doing a wonderful job. We've got glass, we've got aluminum cans, we've got cardboard. It all looks clean and dry. A+. If someone has any questions or wants to know more about the program, it's available on our website at roanokeva.gov/recycle. And you can also call our solid waste customer service team with any questions or concerns you have. It's 540-853-2000, option 1. And you can also request a recycling cart through that way as well. So give them a call and they'll bring you out a recycling cart if you need one or answer any questions that you have.